Aedes.
The
Harder
legendary Aedes.
harder than ooh.
Oh, that's savage.
That's
Oh, no wonder
savage.
that markers are over people's heads.
Where are you guys? Oh, you're here.
Well, it's a good thing you've already cleared AS, right, Lukewarm?
Yeah.
Remember, because
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
definitely
We definitely.
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
Listen, okay.
Yeah.
Me and you were saying, that once we cleared T, we would literally I was going to just gaslight myself into thinking that I have cleared AES. I was just gonna. I'm mine. Yes, I'm literally just gonna gaslight myself into thinking that I did.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that you were thinking that though, considering like you actually already cleared it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, why would you have to gaslight yourself if you already did that? You're pretty weird sometimes,
Yeah.
but whatever. It's okay.
Because we were saying it's like it would even fit like the theme of the raid if you know like in a universe where theoretically I didn't clear AES mine, like you know like clearing T, you know we could go back in time and go into an alternate universe where, for example, I didn't go to karaoke that one night and watch you guys clear on the bus and never have gone back to clear it again.
Well, you went to Perfect Alexander, grabbed him by the throat while they were at 1 HP, and was like, "If you don't change the outcome of that night, I will kill you." And then we
kill him
Perfect
anyway.
Alexander anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
After they did the temporal adjustments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, perfect.
Yep.
Done. Solved.
Very perfect.
Pretty sure I already talked to everyone here.
Wait, why is my chat not showing on my stream? Hello? Bruh?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Ow.
Wait, what by chat do you mean like voice?
No, my stream chat isn't showing
No.
on Streamlabs, but whatever. Oh yeah! My glamour! Let's see. What was I going on again? Red mage. My red. And then I need to.
Alright, I was using a specific one. There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, you joined us in the.
I kept
my
it.
Lalafell looks so toasty. Hey, okay, the crew's back together.
Here
Let's
we go.
Okay, let's do this. This is exciting.
Are you gonna read or am I gonna read? Wait, let me tell Ray that the stream's up. In case he didn't miss.
You can post to the party chat or something.
Oh yeah. Do you want to read or should I read?
It's up to you. What do you prefer? You know what? You read.
What?
You read. Okay, fine. I'll read. It sounds like you did not want to
Make
read.
up your mind.
That reaction makes it sound like you did not want to read.
Here, I can try. Actually,
What
no, never mind.
Chums? Been given something to do, have you? As it happens, I too have been ordered to make myself useful. Sounds like rather a tall order. Since you ask, we're to scour the Evelyn Rhine for survivors. What? I wander around ice fields on the off chance you'll find someone? You'd take forever to finish the job without the benefit of my expertise, or more specifically, my telescope. Come, friends. I know just the spot to begin our search. It's a little mini game. It's a little zoom in, click mini game. I'll probably regret this, but we may as well humor him.
Oh, goodbye, Mia. You might be joining
Mew?
FTF. Oh, actually, no, you know what I can use? I can use this.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I wanted to start reading the book as well while waiting.
This stroke was kind of like camouflaged.
Oh yeah. You're well hidden.
A few buildings I can see don't appear to be residences. They may still warrant investigation, though. I'm surprised by how many wild beasts there are roaming about the place. Perhaps now the soldiers have gone, they're free to wander and forage as they please. Hello, Elaine. Cutscene time. I spy with my little telescope. A massive sheep thing? Or maybe it's a cow. Now that we're after, not what we're after either way. Is that an ether current? Ah, no, just a wind spray. Other than that, it's all snow, snow, snow. But lo, what do I see over yon hillock? Hillock? What's that? There's no mistaking it. It's a girl. A survivor? Show me. Over there, behind that tree. It looks like she's running away from something. Though, surely not us. She wouldn't even know we're here unless she had a telescope like mine. All I can tell is that she's wearing a pale green dress, a rather fetching one at that. She'll be long gone by the time we get anywhere near, but we should be able to follow the footprints.
This is gonna be a quest where we the footprint.
I'll let Lucia know where you're heading. Oh, and take these warming tinctures with you. The poor girl must be chilled to the bone, if not on the verge of freezing to death. That's actually very thoughtful. Thank you. But won't you need some for yourself? No, I'll be fine. As a man of chivalry, my honor demands I do no less. And lest we forget, the very reason we are here is to protect those in need. Now go, and Godspeed. Hey. I muted myself successfully before the sneeze. Let's go save this girl. Yeah, that's the most impressive thing I've done today, man.
Yeah. I do it. Every time I try to mute myself before I sleep, I lose my.
It happens.
Do it. Or running around and trying to and interacting with footprints. No.
Which footprint? Wait, hold on, wait.
I have literally no need to use them, but funny.
Look east, by the way. Oh wait, it's
East.
already there.
East?
Oh no,
Yeah.
it's north
Oh.
now.
You are looking east.
He's
These footprints appear to be so previously, and they lead towards the building.
listen, literally the more I raid, the less I'm able to teleport left and right and east and west.
Fair enough.
We're getting closer, I'm sure of it. At first, we thought she'd be gone inside the building, but the door doesn't look to have been opened in some time. She might still be nearby, so we'll keep looking around here. Then again, it's also possible that she ran right past this place. Would you mind searching up ahead? According to the label here, the place used to be involved in extracting ceruleum. It's a long surveying thing.
Right.
Oh, that means it's a cutscene.
Oh, yep. Oh my god, Azaros's mount is still there, his motorcycle.
That's definitely a third-party tool thing, because I never see those things, and you see it like every time.
Which one is it?
The girl in the green dress anxiously surveys her surroundings.
Oh
I
my
wonder
god,
if I can
is
get
this
into port again.
another stealth mission?
If you were to call out to her from this distance, it might attract wild beasts to your location. It would be safe to get closer first, but you must do so without drawing her attention.
It's
Did this
another
game just like actually turn into a stealth game? You're getting so close. Oh wait, no, I have a different.
You have a different girl like me.
Look, how do I like?
I
I jump. The jumping made it fail.
God.
Okay, I thought that was pretty funny.
It's more
I'm
ironic if you were
surprised.
like
I didn't realize the game even like recognizes altitude. Honestly,
Right?
I thought the game was just like 2D but like simulated basically.
it's even funny, like even though my height's like this, like some places that with the stealth is like you could probably see me, but apparently the game doesn't want to.
Okay, but what if I use this mount?
Oh. Oh, which one that just reveals you?
It doesn't. It works.
it no yes, do not
So far, so good. No issues here.
I yes, a random like forgot what those things are called. What are they called?
Interestingly enough, though, it's sort of relevant to the story, but she does not seem to be tempered.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me right here.
Hangul's so dumb, I swear. Like
Yep, nothing to see here.
does it fail if I initiate a battle? Does it fail when I initiate the battle?
Don't mind me.
Yeah.
Wait, did I
I'm
fail?
Don't mind me.
No, I failed. I was so far along and I failed.
I
Oh my
no, I'm
god.
Bro,
I'm
these missions are the worst. I fucking hate them.
what if
Oh no,
I
now you're gonna
initiate
have
the
to wait
battle?
for me again.
It's you all over again with the other mission. There you
Fuck
go.
T, man. These, solo battle instance things. I can't rely on getting
Yep,
carried.
nothing to see here. Not a single thing.
Freya,
Oh.
it's a great mount even. It's a great mount to even use in this instance.
There is one quest in Endwalker that really made me question if I knew how to play this game.
Wait, I'm
It
trying to
wasn't.
recall. I'm trying
It
to
wasn't
Nothing
recall
to
something
which.
we've done
notice
already,
here.
right? Like it wasn't the stealth. It wasn't the stealth missions or anything, right?
I won't spoil it, but it's pain.
Oh man.
I'm trying to remember like everything. Uh,
There we
what
go.
happened? Oh, how did you fail yours?
He didn't
Finally?
get behind the
I,
pillar
I,
on the
I, I didn't
bridge.
get behind. Yeah, I didn't get behind the bridge pillar. How'd you know that? I guess you could kind of see me.
Okay. Let's see. I'm in a cutscene, I'll wait for you. Is it voice? I don't think it is. Doesn't seem voice. Oh, I don't have music going. It is not.
Man, she really has the whole must be imagining things. Classic video game line. Must be my
Must be
imagination.
imagining. Must be imagining things. Must be my imagination. Nothing is real.
Did you hear something? Must be my imagination. Have you guys seen that YouTube video?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I forget knows what we're talking about.
Is it the Skyrim one?
I think it was like making fun of GTA more than anything. But it was just like tailing someone in a video
But
game.
it's much
Like
better with the
it's the
Skyrim one.
improv guy.
It's better with the Skyrim.
Was it the person kept like restarting the conversation they were having when you accidentally like made yourself visible, and the conversation just restarted. Oh, something depending on me. Okay, I gotta like really quickly
Wait,
get behind this pillar.
is it being shown? Wait, I need to go in frame of the Corb's
Yeah.
screen.
Okay, after I get behind this pillar, do I need to hide behind anything else?
I don't know. What else?
I think a rock maybe, or a
What
tree.
else, stupid man?
There's one more hide I think you need to do.
Yeah, how about this one? Is this a hide that I can
Ah.
do over here?
Oh, it's not going in frame anymore. Damn it.
Okay,
Oh.
I made it.
Oh,
All right,
this
girl
one.
in green, what do you have to say? Duty complete. That's a very nice thing to say. Whew, still in one piece.
Mm, this one.
Who are you? Stay back. This house is packed with explosive. Take another step and I'll blow this place sky high. Please, we just want to talk.
Does it disappear your face?
Anafino, this is my sister Alize, and our good friend you, friends you, Nano, and Lukewarm. We have no intention of hurting or taking anything from you or anyone else. I give you my word. Why do I keep accidentally slipping into a British accent? This is weird. We and our comrades have come to provide aid to the people of Garlemald. Aid? You savages are the ones responsible for all of this. You did this to us. We didn't, I promise you. One of the other reasons we came was to find out what happened here, in fact. The Talafaroi are the ones to blame. They're the ones who laid waste to Garlemald, and they won't stop until they've destroyed the entire world. They're the enemy, our enemy. On our way, we encountered Imperial soldiers who had been made their thralls. Those poor souls are now in our care, and we are striving to cure them of their affliction. You're the first person we've met that wasn't already enslaved. How were you able to escape the Talafaroi's influence? Are there any others like you? Probably just a group with the Echo. I'm sorry. We don't mean to overwhelm you. Let's start with introductions. Can you tell me your name? My name's Licinia. Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, could be Lysenia. As for how I've managed to stay sane, I've been asking myself the same question ever since that night, and the roar, the terrible roar, and then the screams. I was screaming too. I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Then came the silence. Everything was still. It was like waking up from a nightmare. I thought that maybe the fighting had stopped, so I stepped outside. If your hells are real, I saw one that day. I ran past friends, people I'd known all my life, eyes vacant, dead, staring at the sky. Others were mad and violent. I saw them struggle with soldiers, but didn't stay to watch. I fled, as far as my legs would take me. Do you have family here? Is this their home? No, this is Victor's Spoils, a mansion for retired soldiers. Or it was, but now me and a few others are borrowing it. As for the explosives, I was making that up. I just wanted to keep everyone else safe, and I didn't know if you were. The truth is, our supplies are running low. You said you're here to help. Can you? Of course, whatever assistance we can provide, we will. Thank you. I'd better tell the others first, though. Wait here. This is everyone. Lysenia says you can be trusted, but these are desperate times. We'd be fools to let foreign troops into our home.
MSQ, homie.
Having
Wow.
said that, were you to provide us with the means of heating the place, as a sign of goodwill, perhaps we could take you at your word.
Okay,
If
never
that is
mind.
too much to ask, then leave us be. Time to put my firewood gathering skills to use. Could you provide the spark with little magic, Alizai? We'll have a fire burning in no time. May we build it under that gazebo? We build it under that gazebo. The what? Oh, you mean the bower. Yes, yes, do as you will.
I saw the motorbike in there. Oh, there goes another mount.
Quest complete.
I'm sorry, that was fun to do. That's so
Alright.
fun to do. Oh,
Should I quickly run over here, see what's going on? Yeah, we'll probably go there. Let's
Yeah.
just accept the quest. You see his nurture mouse or place. Sorry, I'm still finding it hard to come to terms with all that's happened. Now that you're here, though, I'm hoping things might change for the better. You know, I've worked up quite a sweat from all that running about, so I'll leave space around the fire for the others. As you can tell, they're in a far worse state than me. We were planning to look for somewhere warmer or with more food, but they're not going anywhere until we nurse them back to health, which I don't know how to do. Is there anything you can do to help them?
Procure.
Can I, Fred?
Which T weapon did you get?
I got white mage.
And I got Scholar.
Scholar. Okay. So on your respective classes that you cleared on.
The first time that we've been able to do that. Like the two of us together.
Yeah.
Because I got Dark Knight for UCOB, which I cleared on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I didn't. I don't really like the UCOB Scholar weapon as much as the Uru one. But the thing is, like, that was sort of planned ahead for both of us, because it was like, we both wanted White Mage Scholar. We both wanted to co-heal and Ultimate together, and, you know, it worked out.
Mm.
I'm glad you guys cleared T so that I can eventually resub again. I've been feeling the hankering to raid.
Alright. T's a pretty tough one, but, you know, we'll help out. And, I mean, tough, but also, like, if you study well...
Oh well, I didn't mean doing T. I meant doing the savages.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't really want to do T right now. I don't want to.
Okay.
I just want to clear this.
Well, if
tier
ever
instead.
you do want to do T, we're around.
Hell.
As well.
Although I kind of do want to do Dragon Song first. Now that you guys.
Yeah, the
I'm
thing is,
literally
Reform,
never-
Reform claims Lukewarm claims strongly she never wants to do it, but I feel like once you get a clear on like the second tier or something, all of a sudden they're gonna like start considering it. I feel like
Wait,
that's
why do you not want to do Dragon Song?
she doesn't know anything. She also doesn't know anything about the fight. I feel like if you learn more about the fight, it'll
But
be like
isn't that's the fun part though?
yeah. Well, like wait, what do you mean?
Not knowing anything about the fight is like the fun part.
If you go in blind, I mean the fight's like really
No.
really hard to blind, obviously.
No,
but, like,
not necessarily blind. I mean, we could do blind, but not necessarily blind. But just like not knowing anything about the fight, and then like you learn.
yeah, because like with the because DSR is really the only one. Like Drew's the only ultimate that you like.
Yes, sir.
I said it wrong. I said it wrong.
I can't believe it. I can't believe you said it.
Ugh. Drew's the
What?
only ultimate that like
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm
you,
okay.
you can get like kind of spoiled on it, you know? Like it's a whole. Anyway,
I did not expect to fall down from there.
because like I don't think anyone cares that much about the spoiler that like ooh you know perfect Alexander shows up,
Oh,
but like
Oh,
yeah.
I've only seen 2 phases of Dragon Song.
Oh, you haven't?
Hmm?
Wait, so do you know like what happens in the phases?
No, I have
Do you
no
know,
idea. Which is because I originally wanted to do Dragon Song completely blind, but no one wants to do that with me.
well,
Yeah,
no
it's
shit, bro.
really. I
Hear
mean,
you.
Ultimates blind are a
Don't move.
monster.
I need to.
someone followed my footsteps.
Oh, I can't. I haven't attuned to the ether current, so I can't ring to you even if you're right there on the ground.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
She has to loop around. She has to loop around.
Oh, my
Good job.
stomach hurts.
Go ask Freya.
Feel free to ping me like a million times when you guys get to the first trial though, because that's when I'll
Okay.
reset.
The
I
first
don't even
trial
have
that I absolutely
same.
don't know
I don't
what it
even
is,
have the
right?
fight unlocked as well. Well, that's because you have to clear.
Yeah, I'll let you only
4.
get to the first trial. I totally don't know what it is. Cause a certain person named Tepid fucking Brisket definitely didn't spoil it for me.
Yeah, no, I didn't. Who's this
No,
captain?
it didn't happen.
Like,
Yeah.
I should beat them up.
Or the second trial, which someone called Tepid fucking Brisket also did not spoil for me.
Yeah, look.
I'm so glad I
should
don't
beat-
know any of the
I know,
Endwalker
right?
MSQ trials in 6.0.
I just kind of feel bad because like the reason why I got spoiled on my the trial names in it, or at least one of them, is like so dumb because like I can't even blame the person who did. Someone was just like walking
Oh, I
around
can blame
with
the
a
person
cool
who
amount.
spoiled me.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely. Very easy to blame.
No,
yeah.
I don't. I look. I think the person who spoiled you is completely blameless. Absolutely,
No,
completely
but on my
blameless.
front, I
It
just
was-
saw like a cool amount. Like I saw a cool amount and I was like, "Yo, where'd you get the mount?" And they were like, "Blank Extreme." And I was like, "Okay, well,
Yeah,
that's us."
Yeah,
There we go.
unfortunate. I
Like,
still
like,
have
they
to get.
couldn't have
I
known.
still have to get the mounts. I still
I
have to
still-
get the mount.
I still only have the trial 3 mount because that was a very lucky drop.
I'm gonna speak to Alpha now.
Yeah, I've been doing
E.
that.
Sorry. I can treat their frostbite and their
I
wounds,
mean,
but it will take time for the fire to do its work. Now would be a good occasion to make use of Amenelaine's tinctures, the ones that can warm the body from the inside out. Would you make sure everyone gets one? Damn, I just been extra cold.
I didn't get extra cold.
I guess our cat likes me better than you.
Ah. Haha. I got. Oh wait, no, he holos us.
Yeah, I just got holos. It's an AoE. The numbness is beginning to subside, though I can suspect once the fire dies.
Hey,
it will
look at that!
return
Hey,
with
look
a
at that!
vengeance.
Look what I just got.
What did you get?
Kanaima.
I'm
Hi, Emma.
Damn. Okay, I think you have me beat.
Mm-hmm.
Warming tincture. I've never heard of such a thing. No harm in trying.
it's worse.
But tell me, have you heard aught of the city? Though calling it that seems absurd after what's happened. It's nothing but ruins now. The few buildings still standing offer no more than meager protection from wind and snow. Food production, water purification, the magitech that sustained us has come to a grinding halt. The machina that remains operational cannot be run for lack of ceruleum. Of course, Cerulia Engines is full of the stuff, for all the good it does us. No one here knows the first thing about extraction or refinement. Sid! Where is Sid, by the way?
Ishgard? Question mark, I think.
All is well. Yes, never better.
No, remember they made their camp in Brawler's Reach.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I'm kind of trying to remember. Oh, what sweet libation is this? Is it poison by any chance? 'Twas a joke, ha ha ha, ha ha. If I laugh, 'tis that I may not weep, so said the poet, and alas my tears would freeze on my cheek ere they fell. We are blessed, damned to bear witness to the fall of the great empire, while our brethren lie dead, or live on as puppets of flesh. First came the war, then came the roar, then when morning came, Garlemald was no more. In a cacophony of gunfire, explosions, and screams was our beloved capital razed to the ground. From the rubble rose the disheveled remnants, their lavish finery caked in ash as they shuffled mindlessly towards the palace, each bearing a fragment of stone or metal, an offering perhaps to the architect of our destruction. A hopeful few tried to reason with the deranged, only to be beaten for their kindness. But I knew better than to plead with the horde. I fled with my health, if not my conscience preserved. Now I wait with my fellow cowards for our final judgment. They need most decent meal with food back. Spend with refugee. What do you want?
I hit my knee on my drawers.
Oh, you get hit the funny.
Yeah, I'll wait for you
tendon.
to recover.
I'm okay.
The tendon.
No. I just grinded my kneecap against it.
Oh, ow.
Yeah. What do you want?
Okay, you're probably at the point. A tincture? May as well drink it, I suppose. I think that housing item was one of the things I was considering for the house. This? It's a radio. You don't have them where you come from, I take it. We use them to listen to messages sent by others, even over great distances. There are different types, but this model is by far the most popular. Made with quality components crafted with the finest ore, sourced from Locus Ominous, it is. Not all that useful since the capital fell into ruin. The people at the broadcasting station must have either fled or ended up like all the others, because all we've been hearing is the same music being played over and over again. Home beyond the horizon, an ode to the brave men and women sent to reclaim our ancestral homeland from Locus Amonis.
Locus Among Us!
I like actually kind of said Among Us there, just reflexively.
Wait, because Locus Aminus. You guys.
Locus Among Us.
Locus Aminus. Oh god.
Locus Among Us.
No.
We may have
no.
founded an empire in these frozen wastes, but we always hoped to take back what was once ours. 'Tis a solemn reminder that though we must suffer great hardship, better days will surely come. This is like definitely, as far as like war-based songs and stuff like that, it's better than anything in Stormblood already. Despite everything, I believe that Emperor Varys yet lives, and that he speaks to us through our radios.
Oof.
It was a cunning strategy, faking his murder. He must have foreseen this catastrophe and chosen to conceal himself, that he may one day make his triumphant return. Yes, I'm sure of it. Emperor Varys would not be defeated so easily. Damn, despondent refugee kind of cringe.
Tommy.
You good to keep going?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, it's not made you cop full death tummy hurt. It's just
More-
tummy hurt.
Okay. What's that?
that? Oh. Oh, please be voiced. I want to hear a voice. Nope.
So this is what you gave the others. Thank you. I'll save it for later. I'm pretty sure my voice is as good as whatever voice actress they could have chosen for her.
Yeah, that's true. You sound just like what
Actually, I
she
have a
would
few
sound
things
like.
to ask you. Yeah, I'm spot on. Are you part of the group staying at Laterio? Or Laterum? Wait, did I say that
Laterum.
terribly?
You said Laterium. You know what? Close
Is it
enough.
Laterum?
Laterum. Yeah, there's no
Okay.
I there.
I saw Legatus Vergilia's troops heading towards the Magna Glacies a few days ago. Are they the ones you encountered? Actually, it's probably Magna Glacius. Got so many words in a language that doesn't even exist.
Latin doesn't exist. So true.
Yeah.
How is it pronounced?
At first, I was going to correct myself
Probably
and be like, "Wait,
Glacius,
it's Latin," but then
Glacius.
like Latin doesn't exist
Glacius, I
either.
think it was.
It's probably Glacius because
Yes.
Latin has hard C's.
Camp Broken Glass, call it. And Vergilia and her men are all there now. So how did you reach the Magna Glacius? Did you cross the mountains on foot? Airships. Then there might be a way to... Lysenia, where is everyone? Is something the matter? A voice from inside, you say. You must be imagining things.
Oh, no.
Everyone's out here. Perhaps a baby amnesty has found its way into the house. It wouldn't be the first time. Without the soldiers to scare them off, wild animals have been roaming closer to the settlements. Some have been known to attack people, too. I've just had an idea. If you and yours were strong enough to defeat the Legatus, then surely a few beasts shouldn't pose a threat. If you've a mind to continue helping us, perhaps you could head to the other side of the lake. There's a small group of tappers living there, people whose job was to extract ceruleum. They still do, from what we can tell. I've already tried asking if they would share their fuel with us, but they're not willing to give it away. They want food in exchange, lots of food, and that's something we don't have and can't get on our own. On top of that, to even reach their den, we have to make our way past all those creatures. Would you be willing to go in our place? We only need enough ceruleum to last until the others are strong enough to travel to your camp. If the offer still stands, that is. Oh, and I don't expect you to give up your own supplies, but there might be another way to pay the tappers.
I'm picking the second.
Yeah, I'll pick the second too. She is suspicious.
Sussiamunus.
Probably came from
I just made the joke.
Locus
Lo-
Among
lo-
Us.
I just.
Yes. Lucas Aminus. Well, but he's a man, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
yes,
So
of
no,
course, if I
you
see-
you have to say it now, because then you're gonna say it and everyone's gonna laugh.
Yes, of course. If I see any, I'll be sure to shoo them away.
Okay.
To reach Tapper's Den, you'll have to cross the lake. The ice is thick enough to support a person's weight, but if you'd rather not take the risk, you'll need to take the long way around. Finding the entrance can be a bit tricky too, so it's easier to just look for someone standing guard outside. However you decide to head there, please be careful. Among Us.
You're so funny. What a good sense of
So
humor.
funny. You okay?
What a certified gamer.
Getting on my own damn mount. Fuck you.
How about me as well?
I have an
Yeah.
ether current on our hands because of stuff.
I think I've already gotten a lot of the ether cards around here when I was fake grinding.
That's great for
Actually,
you,
wait.
you.
Okay, wait. Because I know, I'm gonna tell you come back here. I'm saving you some time. Jump over here.
Oh. I see. Are we not able to jump up that?
Nope. I'm pretty sure this is the only way to get there. There
This
might
is
be
the
Awesome.
only
another
way you
but-
get there.
There, see, I saved you time by going on my own.
Thank you, you. You know what, that's quite helpful. Still going on my own mount though. Oh hey, very
Yeah.
fitting. Let's go.
That is pretty fitting.
I love these guys. Oh no,
Uh-oh.
they're gonna
Do you
kill
want to do
me.
the fate?
Oh
No, I
yeah,
don't wanna
right.
kill
Because you're
them.
in level.
Okay. They're pretty
Look how
cute.
they're bouncing. They're just bouncing. Uh-oh. I'll take
So have you
this
ever
one.
noticed? Have you ever noticed that that snowflake is 8-sided? Do you?
Which snowflake?
The snowflake.
I,
Oh, no, don't. You're gonna ruin it.
The
ruined
polar
it
bear
for him.
snowflake.
wait,
This one.
what? Sorry,
Not see the effect? The mount effect?
Oh, no, I don't see the mouse effect. Right,
Oh.
right.
Well, it's 8-sided. I pointed out to Tepid
Alright,
and
Tepid,
ruined
clear the
his
way.
whole day.
Woo!
Well, I mean, just all that means is that water in this universe is a,
It's a different
Uh-oh.
molecule. I said that! We said that too! We
Yeah.
said the exact same thing!
The implications of that are very far-reaching.
Okay, now time to watch in the side.
trying to think, what shape would water have to be to create an 8-sided snowflake?
What causes its crystallization to be six-sided? its
The
polarity?
angle between the hydrogens and water.
Oh, okay.
But then,
If
is it like
that's
a
the
different
reason,
angle? That would mean the like
you have
but
to
the
be a
angle of
smaller
the-
angle, right?
the angle of the bond is based on the like like the like the state of the bond, which
This
means
is all assuming that like
that
there's even molecules and like stuff that make up things in
hydrogen
this
and
universe. It could be fucking
oxygen
anything.
the state of the electron shells of hydrogen and oxygen would be different, which means that like the electron like their molecular like makeup would be completely different for the angle of the bond to be changed, right? Because like the angle of the bond is determined by like the something based on the positions of the like which state the electrons are in or something, and then I took
Are you doing alright?
Yes, the implications are very far-reaching.
it would imply that hydrogen and oxygen would be like completely different elemental like chemical elements. Like they would just be completely different elements. Like we're not just talking like the
Oh,
angle
another
of the
rock car.
bond
Okay,
of
let's keep
water
going.
for the for the
Come on.
for the water itself. The angle of the bond to be different, it means that the hydrogen and oxygen would have to be like different molecules. Anyway. You?
Oh, sorry.
We need to
I
do a
felt
story.
suddenly kind of unwell for a second.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I thought I'd stand up for a little bit, though. I may have been sitting down for too long.
Oh, actually, since me is deafened, while we were doing tea, Lyco is DMing me on Discord. It's like, um, uh, Mew, your friend. I'm like, yes, he has cleared. He's like, Cap. He's like, wait, I see his title, Dedge. I'm like, the clears for me and you and Animec. He's like, damn.
Shots fucking fired.
Yeah. I think he thought that Animec was the one who had cleared and Mew was the third clear. Anyway. Because Mew is very consistent. Just for some reason when he PS with us, he's not very consistent. Anyway. Who goes there? How did you
Sorry.
find us?
Yeah, I think I'm feeling better. I should
Okay.
maybe get that checked out, though.
You should get
Or I
that
should
checked
just
out. How do you
exercise more
feel?
these days.
What happened?
What did you feel?
I don't know, just like a thing in my chest.
Whoa.
It
Yeah,
sounds
you
pretty
should
bad.
probably, you
Was
should
it like
probably just
precordial
no,
catch?
just take.
Was it
I don't
like
know.
was it like a sharp feeling? Or like you couldn't breathe
No.
properly, or just like nausea?
No,
Chest
it
pain.
wasn't that. It just wasn't pain either. I wonder if it's
Is
a random panic attack.
and okay, no, oh no. Well,
That might be hopeful thinking. So I sometimes have random panic attacks just out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I start thinking,
all right,
oh,
just
you
keep
know,
going.
something's wrong.
Okay. We can try and make it to the next dungeon, and then we can call it a day, and you go do what you need to do for the rest of the week,
Yeah,
or
probably.
for the rest of
I
whatever
mean,
time you do.
yeah. I mean, I get panic attacks
Oh,
around
there.
here. That don't worry about me too much.
Okay.
There we go.
That's
If that's what it is. If that's not what it is, then I'm in trouble.
okay.
But you know,
Okay. Okay.
who goes there? How did you find us? What do you mean I stand out like a sore thumb? If the purebloods over at Victor Spoils hadn't given away our location, you'd never have found us. Those stuck-up arseholes. Though though they could come thought they could come waltzing in here demanding ceruleum with nothing to offer in return. Ha! Looks like the boot's on the other foot now the capital's gone to shite. They've got so they've resorted to sending you to negotiate. I know your game, sellsword. If they think we will give in to intimidation, they've got another thing coming. There we go.
Oh. Wait, they're fighting me.
I'm glad that plays not down.
Thanks, Azeroth.
You're barely taking anything.
I didn't take anything.
Oh, there's a quest here. Oh,
Here you are. Just after you left, Lysenia asked me to go catch up with you in case you needed a hand. Someone must have let slip that I have a little experience transporting barrels of ceruleum. So this is Tapper's Den. Well then, after you. Who are you? What happened to the guards? Eorzeans and rebels here to save the people of Garlemald? That doesn't make any goddamn sense. Why in the hells would you pass up this chance to put those Imperial bastards to the sword? Let me guess, none of you are Garlean. You were brought here from other lands. Virabania, Yanxia, Baja, Dalmasca, to name a few. Some dragged here against our will, others fed bullocks about a better life, all put to work extracting ceruleum. All given the esteemed title of on, placing us firmly on the bottom rung of the ladder. But the old hierarchy means nothing in the new Garlemald, says we. About the only thing that's escaped more or less unscathed is Cerulia engines, still sustaining us, even with our paymasters out of the picture. We hear you're experts in drawing up ceruleum from the bottom of the lake, but how can you do it if it's frozen over? Wouldn't you like to know? Trade secrets, I'm afraid. At any rate, it's not as if ceruleum is used for much these days. What with the city in ruins, we take enough to power our heaters and save the surplus for later. And though it helps stave off the cold, it does sod all about our hunger unless we can trade it away. Speaking of which, be sure to tell your contingent we've got ceruleum by the barrelful. If you're interested, we'll exchange it for whatever provisions they're willing to spare. We can certainly ask, but if you're all free to go now, why carry on living here? Free to go? Go where? Even if we managed to get back to our homelands, there'd be nothing left for us thanks to the Empire, and the knowledge and skills we acquired working here would be practically useless outside of Garlemald. So we're staying for the time being. Long as there's a need for ceruleum, we'll find a way to get by, even if Garlemald as we know it is gone for good, as we knew it is gone for good. Gone for good.
Okay, now that you're out of a cutscene, I'm still pissed off about one thing.
Oh yeah.
How come they get more hairstyles than we can
Oh,
access? Hi.
true. You don't get that hairstyle, do you?
No, and some of them look good. Actually pissed off. Hold on, I just want to try something like with a certain thing, like the hair. Specifically the hair.
Oh, it's really on fire.
Some of the hairstyle, like the wind color and other things, look good. Why can't they do
There's
that?
like oil, right?
Yeah, ceruleum's
Well,
like oil.
Yeah, I
Did
think
they
it's
just,
supposed to
like,
be an allegory for oil and pretty much
pour
every way.
just a bunch. Yeah, yeah. But is it a liquid? Is ceruleum a liquid? It
I
is,
think
right?
it's a crystal solid.
Oh, it's a crystal
All I
solid.
know is that
Never
it's
mind then.
blue.
Yeah,
But they
right?
talk
Yeah.
about barrels of ceruleum. So like
Maybe it has both a
I'm
solid
thinking.
and liquid form.
I
It
think
I'm
that might
is
wondering,
be
like, do they?
implied.
blue. Apparently, blue phosphorus water. It's like that.
Wait, they
Huh.
have like a they actually spell it out. It's blue phosphorus water.
I just looked at the wiki right now, and it's like ceruleum, and then it shows like the Japanese name, the other one, and then there's like lit, and then it says
Oh,
blue
the Japanese the
the literature.
Japanese translation is literally blue phosphorus water is what it
I
translates to.
see. Okay. Yeah.
That's what lit means. It means
Ceruleum is
literally.
Japanese.
Sorry?
Ceruleum
Ceruleum
is a
in
Japanese
Japanese.
word.
No, no,
No,
no.
in
The
Japanese.
translation for seirinshi.
Seirin meaning blue phosphorus water.
Yeah. So I guess rinsui
So I guess yeah,
is phosphorus water.
that's why.
Or, it's the same as Chinese. Yeah, the phosphorus is rin.
Alright, I'll talk to Alize now.
Okay.
Regardless of what the Yosebard contingent does for the people of Garlemald, the Empire itself is already a thing of the past. For many, That would be a cause for celebration, while for others, their whole way of life will have been turned upside down. After all the atrocities committed in the Empire's name, perhaps it is for the best that it is consigned to history. But what of the ordinary people, their lives, their stories? Should they be forgotten too? I suppose there'll be plenty of time to ponder that later. For now, let's see about getting some cerulean.
How mighty are the fallen. Ah,
Okay. Jarek.
how the mighty are fallen.
So, you've come seeking cerulean, have you? What? Those purebloods up at Victor's spoils sent you? To turn to their enemies for help, they must be more desperate than I thought. Then again, Lysinia's got her little sister to think about. A sister? We only saw Lysinia and the three men. It's possible she died from whatever was ailing her. If she needed treatment, I doubt there'd be a way to get it around here. I may have refused Lysinia at first, thinking she'd come back with something to exchange, but I can spare them a bottle's worth of cerulean. Consider it a reward for introducing me to the rest of your contingent. Be sure to send them our way, you hear? I can't for the life of me think why Lysinia would keep her sister a secret from us, but we can ask about that after we've delivered the cerulean. Come on, let's hurry back. No? There we go. What's the explanation for all these monsters being level 82, man? That's a bunch of bullshit.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Deal with it. No.
No, I mean, like, gameplay-wise, makes sense. Lore-wise, why are these things have, 10,000 the health of fucking La Habrea?
Because La Habrea is synced down.
Damn.
I mean, that's the answer. That's the only logical answer you have for in lore. He would be synced down to you,
Oh,
right?
genius. Genius. La Habrea wouldn't skip out on the opportunity to fight us mine. Alright. This isn't quite right. It's too quiet. I would have thought Alfie would still be treating them by the fire, but they're nowhere to be seen. I'll look inside the house while you search outside. They can't have gone far. By the way, Lukewarm, you haven't spoken for some time. You good?
Yes. I just got suddenly sleepy.
Too
Oh.
sleepy for
Oh,
story?
no. I mean, to be fair, you
no.
guys been busy.
Oh, I can't jump on the boxes. No!
Ugh, damn it. Damn it all.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck happened?
They asked me to help carry supplies, but when I found them back here, they attacked me. Caught me off guard, forced me to defend myself. I fear they fared rather worse than me. You can't fool us. We know what you're about. Vultures, that's what you are. Waiting in the wings for us to show weakness, and then in you swoop. Here to help, but we're all a ploy to make us lower our guard. Let you in, put ourselves at your mercy, put us in chairs, steal our lambs, get your revenge. You're wrong. That's not what any of us want. Save the arguments for later. We've got bigger problems. I found empty medicine bottles in a bed that was still warm. It's true. Lucina was hiding her sick sister inside the house. But now there's no sign of either of them. Where are they? Where did they go? Away from you and yours, and if you think I'll tell you, you're a fool. I'd never give up my people. We're trying to help them, you idiot. Your sister's ill. The empty bottles prove it. So the medicine ran out, or she put it in her pockets to make it easier to carry. Or to avoid the sound of clinking glass. There are beasts everywhere. How could you let them go alone? To protect them from you. You invade our homeland, taint it with the same sorcery used to slay our countrymen. A Garlean should sooner die than suffer the insult. Better for them to flee, keep their purity intact, than to be corrupted by your vile magics. We were waiting for a chance to free them, since the moment you arrived. This is getting us nowhere. I cannot say how Lysenia and her sister will react when we find them, but find them we must. Go on without me, both of you. I first need to tend to my injuries, and theirs. I will join you in the search after. All right, be careful. Ominous music. We'll do our best to find them quickly. There's only one path out of here, so that's where we'll start. Are they gonna die to something out there?
I don't know. I can't think. I can't have opinions right now. Oh, Altair's looks so cool with that motorcycle.
Thank you.
I'm not here to think. I'm here to listen to you read a mystery. And fall asleep like it's
Fair
a
enough.
bedtime story.
We said some fresh footprints. Yeah, we wouldn't have checked about the size. This is definitely them. Come on.
Oh my god.
Trail stops at the frozen lake. Perhaps they chose this route so as not to leave footprints. I can't think of any other reason. Look at this place, it's crawling with beasts. And I can only imagine how hard it must be for her ailing sister to cross the ice. We could really do without Finod's help, but we can't afford to wait for him. Let's split up and look for clues. Oh no! Split up.
I want a smooth. I really want a smoothie.
I didn't need time, god damn it. I great parsed
Yeah.
that attempt to mute. Oh, here's something. Half-buried piece of paper. The wet paper half buried in the snow appears to be a flyer for a theater group, though the run of shows advertised has long since ended.
Interact.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good sign. Fresh blood.
Oh. Yep. That's a really
Probably
good sign.
just probably just on another period or something. Definitely not,
Oh.
definitely not a bad sign.
Yeah, sorry, I passed by here earlier. Must be me.
The blood staining the snow appears to be fresh, judging by the amount. The victim may have been severely wounded. The trail of blood leads southeastward. Not troubling at all.
Wait, it doesn't lead southeastward. What?
Wait, what?
Southeastward?
Wait, what do you mean?
The southeast.
You're looking the wrong way.
Southeast, yeah?
You're
East-
looking southwest.
Yeah, that's southwest. That's
There's southeast.
Honestly, I kind of made the same mistake earlier. I was just like, east for sure.
No, that's northeast. You're going the wrong way.
It happens so many times in T too. Like they would literally call
Is there any
like
time like specific cardinals are like important
not
that way,
cardinals,
or is
but
like
it was like oh yeah like odds right evens left, and I would literally go like okay odds right, oh I'm odd, okay I'm going.
yeah?
It's
I
not the
mean,
fact
like,
that I didn't know I was odd or the fact that I didn't know odds went right. I just thought right like the other right.
I mean, there are plenty of times that like just do. I mean, do you remember the time in time stop? I was just like, wait,
Oh yeah, I remember.
I had no debuff, and I was just like, what do I do? Oh yeah, you remember.
I remember. No worries, I remember. Oh.
Yep.
Hmm. I think they're
All
just
right.
asleep.
Yeah. How are they sleeping?
They're
It looks like they're
napping.
sleeping quite well. Yep.
I was so angry at this point in the SQ. I was fucking fuming.
Two bodies are already cold.
Shit.
It's understandable, but it's still
It's still like, yeah, it still pisses you off. Yeah. Hmm.
Well, they're gonna think that we killed them, so
Mm-hmm.
and that's gonna be annoying.
But why don't we?
why don't you just kill them all?
Mm-hmm. Why don't we just genocide?
Just kill all the Garleans, kill all the Charlians. It's
Oh, it's
fine.
voiced.
Okay.
This cutscene's probably voiced, by the way. Yeah. I haven't gotten to the voice line yet. If you've gotten there.
I've just gotten to some moaning.
Heavy breathing.
Blood trail. We found one. They were attacked.
And you were too late.
No. Why? Why wouldn't they? Safer to brave the wilds than trust in our magic. We should have. I should have. We can't leave them like this. We have to take them home.
What if we're only making it worse?
Maybe we don't belong here, but neither do they. Not out here in the wind and the cold.
Fine. Shut up. Right.
I heard the story about Varus's voice from beyond the grave. Of course, I didn't believe it, but Licinia and her sister did. Perhaps there is something to the tale after all. I want to understand. So I'm going to borrow this for a while, if that's all right. You had every reason not to trust us. We came as trespassers, invaders. But I pray that in time, we will be more than that to you. That we will find a way to help your loved ones. And see that no more children are left to freeze alone in the snow.
Alright. Nothing noted speechless. There must have been something we could have done, but what? Should we have never come here? Would they still be alive if we hadn't? How are you feeling, Lukewarm? You too tired to keep going? Or...
He's
Alright.
just vibing.
I'll do another quest, probably.
Let's see, where are we at? Where are we at? This one's called A Way Forward.
Most of that
We are pretty far. Any
a
From the
way
trial.
forward.
Yeah, I mean, that's to be expected. You cool with another quest, though?
I mean, I guess it is. Did you want to sleep? Cause it's too late for you.
Yeah, I can sleep at more or less any time, but I'm good to go with story. I mean, if we go to bed now, maybe I can, like, get some work done tomorrow, and then we can start story, like, earlier tomorrow.
Yes, good idea.
Only downside is kind of annoying to get back here. I checked and we can't attune to Tertium or whatever. I'm pretty sure we can't do that
Yeah.
right now. So it's a long way to run.
I mean, we
But
can try and get.
Actually, you know
the
what? I
one to
might
fly us
I might
over.
log out here.
Oh,
I might
true.
log out here because I don't really.
Oh, but I
Are
can't
you
bring
planning on
you
doing
here,
any G
unfortunately.
posing? Are you planning on doing any G posing with the new T weapons? Like just
Oh
with the
yeah,
both of us, like those
yeah,
posts
yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff?
yeah. Okay, okay, wait.
Kind of like we did with you, Cobb.
Yeah. I will do that. I will definitely. I will absolutely do that.
You probably need to grab my my
Yes.
U outfit. And
Yes,
stuff.
yes. Oh, never mind.
Should I do that right now?
Yes, I don't need this crash,
Hmm.
but I can try and restart it, or I can use glamour. So.
Whichever one, it's up to you.
Mhm. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see. So Yu Nano, G Nano. Export character information. Here use.
I only changed my gloves, by the way. So, and my weapon, obviously.
Animesis, can you open? Hello.
What do you think of my white
Then-
mage glamour with this weapon? The Uwu weapon probably suited it more, but I like the re-addition of the pink.
Actually, I think this is just as good, at least.
Yeah?
At least as good. Yeah.
I think I like this one more, just because I like the warmer colors.
Yeah. That's how I feel like. I don't think you need to match cold to cold here.
My white mage
No.
glamour is just a yassified version of your scholar glamour.
I didn't even know what yassified means, and I think that's funny.
Like, my hat is just more yas than your hat. And the color of my raincoat is more yas than the color of your raincoat.
I
Yeah,
don't think that's
I somehow
helping.
I somehow like almost understand what you're saying.
And then I have fishnets, which are a lot more yas than your pants, and my shoes are little funny heels with little blue socks, which are more yas than your boots. It's like we both have hats and the raincoat,
Is
but
that
mine
what
are just more
yassified
yas.
means? Where it's more yas?
Yeah, it's more yas.
Is that really what? Is that really what yassified means?
Yeah.
Okay, then I
And
completely
look, my
understand.
earring is even more Yas than yours.
Because
The-
before,
you did you never realize
before
what it meant?
I understood what Yassified meant, but like in an abstract, I could vibe it, you know. But
Like I
now
think
that
I
you
know,
said
but
it's just more Yas, now I get it. Now I like totally get it, you know.
Hmm. What's a T weapon?
you know,
And
considering how much Art of War I use in T, like it's kind of a shame I don't have the Art of Two, like Art of War 2 animation as opposed to the Art of War 1. Because the Art of War 2 animation is really cool.
Well, actually, has a pretty cool animation.
What does?
Divine Medicine.
I think I already have an idea for it. It requires me to go back here.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go unsync A12S. On
Is that
Sunlight.
where? Is that what you're planning on doing? The G posing?
Yep. Because
I
last
can go
time.
with you if you want.
Oh, sure.
Oh, can you not? Can you not do Well, I guess yeah, you can because it's not a
You
dungeon.
can't. No, yeah, you can. You can. They can just join in, and then you can just do it
Oh, no,
in
I
there.
was gonna say, can't you do
We might have
the
to take
thing
Ray.
where
Goodbye,
you
Ray.
just tour around the area? But no, that only applies in dungeons, isn't it?
Yeah,
Are we still streaming on YouTube, by the way?
we are.
I see.
I don't know if you're still watching, but
Oh wait,
Hmm.
Azeros is the other one in the party.
No.
Just a
There.
little bit.
Hmm. Should I do it here?
the solo, the A12S, the A12S and the A12N arena are the same, right? Like that doesn't.
Yes.
It looks the same at the
Yes,
end,
they're
right?
the same.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, in the end, yeah.
Okay. Well.
The only ones that don't are the ones that have second phases.
True. And second phases didn't exist in
Trying to
Heaven
think if
Sword.
there's. Yeah, are there any exceptions to that though? Because like, I mean, A8S I guess has all the phases almost that A8N has, or A8N has all the phases that A8S has, right?
Yeah, but it's not like a spawn. It's not like a door boss second phase.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like a door boss second phase.
Does this music make it into the
This is this is a slightly
Meta
less
could-
intense version of the Perfect Alex theme.
Oh, I see. I'm just gonna leave the AoE to you.
Right?
This is not a situation made for Holy. Also, I don't know why I cast Medica there. We don't need tank LB3 here, do we?
Let's see.
Oh, you don't.
You don't need. You'll live that.
You can live easily.
Oh yeah, right.
It's
This
like
is level 60
easily
content, I
No
forgot.
damage. Yeah.
Forgot this was level 60 content.
And plus, you're healers anyway, so you can just.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Actually did a pretty significant amount to our shields. Or maybe that's just shields falling off, who knows?
So yeah, it's actually kind of hard to tell.
Oh no, there's only 2 of us. We have to sack the stack. Good thing there's no aggravated assault here, huh?
Yep.
I think this
Why
gets
do you guys
damage
go
down.
against Healers.
So then I wouldn't have to anamnesis us to new.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Oh god, the portals. Can we just
How are we
kill?
gonna do that?
Yes, you can.
You can just kill. I don't need to. Hmm.
There you go.
I do. No, what do you call this?
Are
Hearing,
you guys,
hearing that. What do you call this?
level 90?
Yeah, level 90.
Yeah, okay.
Hearing that air noise
Do you have
just
poses
ticks
in
me off.
mind for us? For
Yeah. Let's see. What kind of like, do you have like kind of like try using like deployment tactics or something. I just want to see the animation because I can animesis it as well. So just try
okay,
it.
so here's deployment tactics.
That's kind of lame.
Let's see what the fairy commands look like. What I do to execute a fairy command. Here's Whispering Dawn.
Oh, I
That's
like that. I
pretty
like
good,
that. I like
actually.
that. I like
That's
that.
pretty good.
That's
Okay,
what I
wait.
was looking
Let's
for.
go through the. Let's go through some others. Or do you want just? Or is that good enough for you?
That's good enough for me. I
Apparently,
like that a
Summon
lot.
Seraph might look pretty good.
Okay, try it. No, I don't like it. I like what was
It
it?
covers my
No,
face.
Whispering Dawn was better.
Whispering Dawn, right? Here. Do
Let's try Fey Illumination. Oh,
that's
Fey
the same
Illumination's
one.
the same.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Stay with
Yeah.
it. Divine Venison's pretty cool, but it's kind of weird for a white mage to do that.
Oh, that one's pretty good. I like that one. Was that? Rapture?
Rapture and Solace.
Yeah, I like that one. Oh, that's I like that one. That's funny.
Should my fairy stay in the photo?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, your fairy helped get the clear.
My fairy probably did more healing than I did.
Yeah,
That actually might be true. Like if you count Whispering Dawn and
Yeah,
the Fairy
you
Tether
can-
and Fey Blessing.
yeah. I mean, you can probably check in the logs.
Here, wait. Do you need me to redo Whispering Dawn
Nope.
in case the animation reset or something?
Nope, just don't do anything else. Man,
I just did Whispering Dawn. I don't know if I caught it in your G posing. You might have been like big G pose when I did it.
it's fine. I have it. I feel like none of the white mage animations are like that cool.
I mean, some of the damaging ones might be good. You can do them in
Ooh,
with
that's
your
a good.
mods, right?
That was a good freeze.
That's pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Well, you know, I can just use a custom pose. Cause I like you use pose, but
What about like holy or something? I don't like like at its peak when you're about to like cast it.
Just before it
It's
goes
pretty
boom.
good, right?
oh, that's pretty good too.
Wait, is it because of?
Honestly, the holy cast
I
animation is pretty
see.
solid.
Okay, time to think of a G pose for Lukewarm with this outfit and weapon.
Oh,
Hmm.
you're G posing for me?
Yeah, and might as well try to refresh myself start by starting to G pose again. Mhm. Should also put on music while doing
Yeah,
this.
my character looks so cute.
Let's get Eos in here too.
Music. Wait, I need to play music because I'm. There we go.
Ooh, that's a pretty good shader you got there.
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice. It's pretty good for like outdoors lighting and stuff.
Is that the really saturated one?
Nope.
Oh,
It's just another one that I
which
use.
shader?
It's
Oh.
Naneko Love.
Oh, it's that one.
And the field really is exactly the same. Do you know what's one thing I like a lot about T? One of the things that may put it as my favorite, but it's tough to say.
What?
It's pretty nice about using like field elements as the location to drop things.
Mm-hmm. It's
Instead of
very
just
nice
putting
about it.
markers everywhere. Yeah, like you can just know, okay, go on this dot. Like you can become familiar with the field instead of becoming familiar with markers, and that's a lot more intuitive.
I think that's
and
the thing
fun,
that
I
they
think.
started doing more of in Shadowbringer as well.
Yeah, but they used a heavens board. You know, it's pretty much just this, but you know.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Right.
So they sort of incorporated a good Shadowbringers thing. I mean, who knows how intended it was? Some of it may be community things, like, oh, it's best to stand here, kind of thing. But there's
Well,
nothing
the
really
sacrament
stuff.
stuff, the sacraments in PA is absolutely just like
Yeah, like having it coincide with the field like that. Yeah.
Mm.
One thing I will say about this shader, now that I'm looking at it, is the weapon coloring and stuff blends a little like very clearly into the background. I don't know if that's worth worrying about. It might blend in more because the bit rate is lower on what I'm looking at.
Mm.
That looks pretty good.
look that up.
The weather is called Beyond Time. Interesting.
Oh, cool. I didn't even know that.
Actually, I wonder if that's the weather in T. Damn, there's only one more. There's only one other ultimate left in the game.
Well,
It's
I
kind of weird
mean,
to think about.
until in a bit. There's
Yeah, that is
the
true.
5th one is coming out soonish.
Yeah,
But I
the
remember
fifth
back when
one.
there was like 3 out there. Like this would have been the last one if I hadn't waited for DSR to come out to do these. Just as an example.
I can't believe
And
they call it
like,
DSR again.
god damn it.
This is
I'm a
this is
fake.
why I just call it Dragon Song now.
I call it, yeah, I know. I try to call it either Dragon Song or Drew. If I say Drew, I'll confuse people sometimes. So for people who don't know what I call it, I'll call it Dragon Song. But like, yeah, but
It's
still, like,
too
there was a time
commonly
where there were
used.
3 ultimates, and to me, I was like, oh, that's so much because it'll take me forever to do them. And here I am. I did them.
You know what? I think we have to take the L. The language users have decided that DSR is the de facto way to say it.
I don't know though. It's just like worse.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a linguistics person, so I don't have to prescribe to descriptivism at every single turn. I'm not.
You don't have to prescribe to to be a descriptivist. You can be a prescriptivist if you want.
So quite simply, I'm not like honor bound in my academic choice to
Yeah.
resort to descriptivism every single time. This time,
Yeah.
I will at the very least prescribe myself. At the very
Yeah.
least, people can keep saying DSR, but you know.
You know what? That you've brought up a very valid point. It's almost like the Hippocratic Oath, but for linguists.
Yeah, I mean, like that's just that's just linguists what they have to do. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
like the moment you start to prescribe, like, what are you even then?
An asshole linguist?
An English teacher? I don't know.
A conservative?
I mean, I know like at periods of linguistic history, there have been um, like you know, there have been people that called themselves linguists that were like very prescriptivist. But these days,
Not, yeah, like 200 years ago.
would they
I
have
feel
called
like with
themselves
the
linguists back then?
yeah, linguist is a very old term. I think that with the advent of modern linguistics, not many people have been prescriptivists. At least not serious linguists.
Yeah. That's why when I
The
hear linguistic prescriptivism, I wonder how many people actually like would call themselves that. Because
the
if they're
only
calling themselves linguistic something, they probably have been indoctrinated to the side of descriptivism.
I think
By that
the
point.
only people who I will accept to be in some way more prescriptivist and are linguists would be lexicographers. So people who work on dictionaries, which makes sense, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying to be descriptive, though.
Yes,
Like,
they are. But I mean, to an extent, you must be prescriptivist as a lexicographer. Or honestly,
I
to be
guess
fair,
so.
you must be a prescriptivist to some extent as a linguist.
I think
anyway.
a lot
Otherwise,
of people,
nothing has any
especially if
meaning.
they're in linguistics who are in that career, would argue that they are being descriptive there.
Oh yeah, they definitely are. I mean,
Yeah, they would
you
argue.
must be prescriptivist, otherwise nothing has any meaning. In the very loose, in the like broad sense of it, if you're not a prescriptivist, nothing has any meaning.
I don't follow, to be honest.
Because like if you're saying, okay, you're simply describing how language is used, and there is someone, there is a language, like if there's a language community who decides, okay, we're just going to use words however the fuck we want, and it has no syntactic or semantic cohesion, I mean, then you're just using words wrong, right?
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Which is why, like, with descriptivism, you still can be wrong by using a word wrong, because usually it's not necessarily what the individual says, it's what the language community that the individual belongs to has agreed upon. So, like, using literally, either figuratively or literally, is valid because the language
And it
community.
depends on both community and
Yeah, exactly.
context.
Yeah.
That is, I will say that it's such a wild thing that language just decided to do that, to take literally and decide it can sometimes mean figuratively.
I mean,
Like
things like
I
that have
obviously
happened a lot.
I obviously use that all
Like,
the time, but I think it's definitely one of the funniest ones.
I mean, I think the other two that, off the top of my head, that have had this happen are awesome and terrible.
Mm.
Like, awesome used to be just something that inspired awe, whether good or bad.
Mhm.
And terrible was just terrible could have been both positive or negative. Or
Yeah.
am I thinking of something else? I might be thinking of another word.
I mean, there was a solid time period where bad was just slang for good.
Mhm.
That lasted a few decades.
Sorry, which word? Bad?
Yeah.
Bad is still used as good sometimes in some language communities.
Yeah, but it feels old-fashioned when I hear it.
I think it's still prevalent in some
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
uses. Oops.
It would be cool if someone could actually never mind. I was thinking if someone could make the same tool that was like XIV analysis's abilities timeline, and just combine the tool that FF Logs has where you can look at what's happening at the fight. In the fight of that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was frightening. Anyway, but then combine the oh what's happening on the fields thing that FF Logs has, and then it would be really a lot easier to analyze together what's happening in the fight and what you're doing.
Horrific. That was the word I was thinking of, not terrible. Horrific used to mean the same as terrible, or not terrible, as horrific. But then at some
Wait.
point turned into really good.
What? Horrific is really good?
Horrific.
Horrific?
Horrific. Terrific.
Oh, terrific. Oh, sorry, I thought you were saying another word.
Yeah. T.
And though DSR is such like a sad acronym. I mean, like compared to like UWU, UCOB, and T. I know I'm speaking to the choir here, but still.
It's been a while doing G-pose. It's so hard.
I getcha.
I really want this to work. And then now I have to pick a shader for it. It's a good shader. Too bright. Can't see the weapon too much.
I think you pointing directly at the camera is quite funny.
I kind of like how derpy I look in that pose.
Derpy. Looks so cute.
Well, it's like good derpy, not like bad derpy.
Who's Derpy?
My character in this pose.
Sure, a little bit.
But it's like good.
Yeah, yeah.
My on your screen, my eyes are um I do have like two eye colors, right?
It might not be very noticeable though.
Yeah, it isn't noticeable with it, but I
Yeah.
know she was experimenting before with my eyes having the same color, and I was wondering if it hadn't changed back.
Yeah,
But
it
it
doesn't. It
is
doesn't
like
stick. It doesn't stick.
Yeah, just in case.
Which earrings are those?
They are try on the diaspore earrings of healing. Or diaspora? Yeah, that's probably it. I don't think it's actually
Where do you
diaspora.
get that? Because that might actually show on my character. What is
It's level 72 crafting, maybe? Sometimes I have mixed feelings on whether I should use those earrings for my scholar glamour, but I can never
like diaspora?
know with an E at the end. I don't know how it's pronounced.
Diaspore, I guess. I don't know.
It could be diaspora. That was my first guess, and I was like, that doesn't sound very Final Fantasy.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the one. Oh, it's the deep gold set. Okay, I see.
Okay.
It's the
I
deep
quite like
gold
this version
set.
too.
That's-
I have
Yeah, they're
two other
both really
versions.
good.
I also have So there's the holy cast pose. There's the oh shit, I don't have the lighting in this.
Well, diaspora is an actual mineral, so.
Oh, okay, there we go. Diaspora.
I don't know how to actually pronounce it. Let's see. Yep, diaspora. Also known as amphelite, kaiserite, or tanadarite. It is an aluminum oxide hydroxide mineral. Or it is also known as Tsarite, TM, Ottomanite, Turkizanite, or Zoltanite, registered trademark. Whoa! Oh, that looks really cool.
What does?
Mineral?
Diaspora, yeah.
Damn, and here I thought you were talking about my
Your
G-pose.
G poses?
G
No, your
poses.
G posing looks like shit. Absolute crap.
Damn.
Can't believe you call yourself a G poser.
I don't call myself a G.
You totally do.
I don't.
I call her a G poser. If we need a G pose, I'm like, let her do it. I'm
You
not
have
wasting
referred
my
to
time
yourself
on
as a
that.
G poser before.
They are very good G poses, by the way. Just
They
to be
are.
clear. They're very good quality, and I will be sharing them with everybody.
Okay, wait, use
Should I
this
post it
version.
in-
One is better. It has lighting. Should I just that?
Oh, you deleted the other one?
Yeah. It wasn't good. Why does it feel like on my screen it looks French on it?
It might be compressed for Discord.
Oh, there's a login event for Arknights?
Oh, is there?
Whoops. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't looked
There it.
into
Neither have I. Because I've been busy with Girls Frontline and Neural Cloud. Which Neural Cloud, you can really see the influence that Arknights had on Neural Cloud. Like in terms of UI and art style and everything.
These ones aren't quite as dynamic as the probably. Oh well.
No, dynamism is dynamism, that's
Okay,
the word.
thing is,
No, dynamism, I can't believe it.
okay, look at the Yukon. It's pretty hard to beat.
Can you send the UCOP one for
Setting.
comparison?
Like it's just hard to beat. Like the drama just
Oh, that's good, yeah. Did you take them for Uwu? No, you didn't.
I didn't.
No, wait, no, you did, right?
Well, I took clear photos, but I didn't take proper.
Oh, you didn't take. Oh, okay. I guess the Uwu background is not as nice looking.
It isn't at all.
It's just like
What else shaders?
the the La Brea arena, right?
Well, I mean, it's the ultimate weapon arena, I think.
Yeah, because like the bright lighting, the 12S like arena, it doesn't really add to the drama. There's not enough drama. Like the P13, the UCOB back adds like hell. This is not bad.
It does not spark drama.
I'm gonna go change my temp on this.
Focus girl.
Yeah, I think as I'm looking at it, I don't think like a healer pose needs a lot of drama. You're trying to avoid drama, right? Besides, it's pretty good looking. Like, if it's even if it's less active.
I need to zoom in more.
Do healers avoid drama? They prevent drama. I don't know if they avoid drama.
Well, the whole lore of Scholar, anyways, are just directing people to do shit. You're like, oh,
yeah.
do this, do that. You order your healer around. You're supposed to be like sort of front lines, but like sort of just behind front lines, right? Commanding shit. That was their role in lore.
Astros, are you still playing Arknights?
A bit, but I should return soon.
Okay. Just out of curiosity. Oh no, Lukewarm was kicked.
Yep, I noticed. I will now leave.
The shaders are bright too.
Man, this is a good book. I've been waiting so long. I remember talking to some FC members when I was like a young little sprout, just joined the FC maybe a few months later, I don't know, but I was like in Heaven's Ward or something, chilling out, and I was like, yeah, I would do ultimates to get it to be better. I think Alexander Ultimate would fit my glamour really well. And they were like, I don't know about that one, Chief. They're like, it's
What do
that's
you mean by
that
that?
that
Like,
might
what do you
be
mean?
that
Like,
might
They
not
don't
be worth it.
because it's like he's still a sprout, and then like
I feel like the game.
I mean, to them, it seemed like a impossibly difficult task. As you know, they were both
Really?
not very serious raiders,
Oh,
and
okay.
you know, actually one of them was raids a fair bit, I think, but still, it wasn't like I was like very new to the game. Keep in mind, I may not have even really to them at least. I may not have even known what an ultimate was.
Oh,
I may have just been like, oh well, the weapon looks good, you know.
I feel like the game is.
They were also not discouraging. They were like, hey, don't
Yeah,
get your hopes
they're
up
just
too
like
much.
they're just like haha, good, like have fun trying,
Very,
like kind of thing, right?
yeah, they're like very cute.
Yeah,
Especially since I didn't call it T. I called it the Alexander Ultimate.
yeah.
Not exactly high hopes. And at the time, I was well aware, and
Ow.
I said like, oh no, I don't mean like right now. I mean in the distant future, which
Yeah.
it was because that was over a year ago.
Yeah.
But I was like, but one day I think I'll do it.
Mhm.
I was mentioning it before, but I think more of a reason than I'd like to admit of like learning how of like trying to reach out and learn how to raid. One of the big reasons was getting this book. Like I really
Oh,
think it was. I wanted to learn how to
nice.
raid so that I could clear T and then get this book for the
Well, now
title.
you're never gonna raid ever again because you achieved your goal.
I was joking about that. I was like, all right, this was the entire point of everything
All right,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah, just
doing.
gonna delete the game now. Cancel my
Yep.
sub, delete the game.
No, I still got a AFK. Like I still got a AFK in Limsa to show off my glamour.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta follow the flowchart, right?
Yeah, yeah. First,
Yeah,
you go through some story, and then you raid, and you beat the ultimates, and then you can fulfill your glamour. Right? That's how you do it.
yeah.
But
No matter how,
it's what Misshapen Chair said. You know, the glamours are the highest on the totem pole in this
yeah.
game, and I
Oh,
learned how to ultimate raid so
well, I
that I
guess,
could.
yeah. For me, I'm not so much a glamorer as. So the thing with me is that no matter how little I raid, tier to tier, I will never stop because my goal in games is to always have the best gear. So I will always be chasing Biss.
Not really my goal. Not
Yeah.
not my goal.
I don't
Sometimes I
know.
want it. Like if I feel like if it's within reach, I do it.
Yeah. Like I don't know, there's just something in my brain that's like I must have Biss, I must have Biss, I must have Biss. Even like I don't know if I ever told you before. So when I played Star Wars: The Old Republic, I did not raid like hardcore at all, right? Um, I did not do any hardcore raiding at all. I was just like dragged into some hardcore raids occasionally. But I would always I grind when 6.0 for Twitter came out. I grinded for hours upon hours to get best in slot for a raid that I would never do simply because it was best in slot. I
That's some commitment.
it was
So
awful.
how close were you to doing Drew to
Hmm?
get that weapon for best in slot?
For me, not at all because by the time I cleared P4S, it was too late. It was like by the time I
It
cleared
was
P4S, I knew there was no chance of me clearing Dragon Song. Well, I mean, there was always the chance, right? I could do what you guys did and like study up and clear in a week. But I
I
think
don't think anyone can do that actually, because T is a studyable fight. From my understanding, DSR is like
was CSR not.
DSR
I
is
mean,
more on
But like I
just
said,
from what
I've
everyone
only seen
said,
the first two phases, so
from what everyone said, it's like it's hard on another level.
okay. You
In a
know
way
what?
that like
That
UCOB
makes me
was
want
at
to do it
current
even more.
content.
That
Like
that makes
T
me
was never like when T came out, it was generally agreed that while it was competitive with UCOB for difficulty, it was not competitive with UCOB
yeah,
for current
yeah.
content difficulty.
Well, also UCOB is also janky.
See,
It-
I was actually talking about this with Luke earlier. I don't think it's that janky.
okay,
I think that's
in comparison, I
okay.
from what I've seen, UCOB looks a lot jankier than like T or Uwu. Like it looks. I don't
I
know.
would call it more old fashioned than janky.
Yeah, which I think it it's less. It's more. I don't know if janky is the right word. It's like more. It's unrefined to the
It's
playstyle
just
that it
like
is.
all I think it is that as I'm trying to find a portrait background. Um, I wish there were more options for portrait backgrounds. I know they already added a ton still. Um, Sorry, I got minorly distracted. We were talking about janky
UCOB.
fight UCOB, yes. Um, so every single mechanic is based on a coils mechanic.
Yeah.
Like they stuck pretty hard to that. They wanted to make sure that they didn't introduce any specific mechanic that was new. It was just combining them to make them like make them do maybe like more damage and stuff like that. But the difficulty came from combining them.
Mhm.
Coils was undeniably janky. I think can be called that.
Oh yeah,
I
totally.
think UCOB is the way it is consistent. It just doesn't
Yeah.
feel I guess you can call that janky. The fact that it like
and I think
it
that's what I
doesn't
mean.
match
Like
as well with modern mechanic.
yeah, that's what I mean.
The
Like it
timing
doesn't.
of modern mechanics, I should say.
It feels. It's anachronistic.
Yeah. Anyway, and like T is like by Heaven's Word, they were a lot closer to their modern rating
Yeah.
style with their mechanics. So like the mechanics in T, we were talking about this. This is why I think I like T a little bit more than UCOB. It feels more fair
Mhm.
that way.
That makes sense.
And I think especially the big thing with T is that the difficulty is a lot more consistent across the board. UCOB has these like big up and down swings of difficulty. And T only really has like the only time it really swings down in difficulty is like the first 2 mechs of Alexander Prime,
Mhm.
I think. But yeah, like I've heard some people argue that Drew is kind of jank. Like,
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
its
I've heard
mechanics.
that T is the most refined and like the I've heard that T is more, if you could say such a thing, it is objectively the better ultimate out of the 4 so far.
It's really quite nice. I think I'm trying to think if it's my favorite. It might be my new favorite fight in the game, but it's got some tight competition. Ooh, I really like.
I
Uwu, I think, is really well defined. Like, it's just a little easy. That's my
that
biggest
makes
complaint
sense.
with the fight.
I mean that's why people call it Savage Plus, right? It's just a longer
Yeah.
Savage.
Yeah, no, that's honestly how it feels. It's just a long Savage. They might have gone a little too hard on the sort of puzzles over difficulty thing that they were going for. But the thing is, easy, sure. That's not really a reason to dislike the fight. I think the fight's really cool. So I might still like it more than T. But T is like refined, fun, and also a lot harder, which adds to
Yeah.
the fun a little bit.
Yeah, like based on what I've seen of T, I think T would probably be in my top 5 favorite fights. But
Yeah.
I don't
The
know if
cutscene to get in there, the music for I know everyone says don't play the music for perfect. Everyone was saying don't play the music for perfect, you'll get shakies. The
You'll
music's
get
too
what?
good for me. Shakies. It'll make you too
Oh.
nervous and you'll mess up.
Oh, okay.
But Perfect Alex's music is too good in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
the whole theming of it, it feels like a good culmination of everything. And honestly, that might be. I do wonder if Perfect Alex might be a new favorite phase. It might have been Nail
I think
from UCOB to be my new favorite.
I don't know
phase of
if
the
my
game.
favorite fight will ever be an ultimate fight. Maybe
I have
like
a lot more
phases.
savages to see. I have 2 tiers of savages to see, but so these
Yeah.
are not like final things. But like
Yeah.
I know that UCOB, like Ubu was my favorite, and UCOB was not my second favorite before.
Mhm.
Like A8S was a close favorite for me for a while. O8S was also a really like a top one. That might have been like A8S number 2, O8S number 3, or something.
I think in general I like EX fights more though.
That is true. I might
Because
need to reconsider with some of the
I
EXs.
feel like okay, like even though EX fights are obviously like way easier than ultimate or savage fights, but I think the theming, the music, and the way it combines with the mechanics, EX fights are generally better at doing
No,
that.
you're right. I completely forgot to consider EXs. I was just not considering them at
Which is
first.
why
If we consider it,
Sosex is still one of
I
my
still
favorite
need to
fights.
beat it in order to
Oh,
have an
Sosek's so
opinion
good.
on it.
I love the
but
second
like
phase of Sosex.
Shinryu is probably like super high up there for me. Shinryu Extreme. That's a great fight.
Few of you guys need to like. We need to like get a group to do Shinryu EX mine at some point because I've never done that
I'm
mine.
back.
And I feel like I would
We've
like
done
that
it.
mine.
We've done it mine. It's totally doable.
I'm still doing J pose right now.
I think we were joking. We had like one of the most scuffed, most ridiculous, like.
But I'm almost
pulls of
I'm
that
almost
fight,
done with
and we still made
with
the
yours
DPS
first.
check.
Hey, that
was-
wait, did
it's
we
really
do
nice.
it?
It's really
Did I
nice
do it
actually.
mine?
You were there. You were there.
Did I do Shinryu mine?
Yeah.
Was that mine?
I think so, yeah.
Was the one, hold on, was it the pull that was like super super scuffed? I died like a million times and then like we barely passed the heal check. Was it that one?
Yes.
That was mine?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think
Okay, then
so.
Shinru is definitely not close to being my favorite fight then.
But it doesn't have to be hard. As I said, it doesn't have
Yeah,
to be
no.
hard to be good.
It doesn't need to be hard to be good, but I think
Oops.
I'm just not a fan of the mechanics. I think
Really?
they were
I
trying to
quite
do
like
something
it.
new.
I think it might be a top 5 for me.
I think they were
personally.
trying something new, and I like that they were trying something new with the heal checks. But in the end, I don't think the heal checks
Well,
were
the heal
my
checks
favorite
were, I mean, they might have been broken back then. They might have
Yeah.
not matched up to the
Yeah, I
So
also
how's your piss, Lukewarm?
I need to drink more water.
Oh,
damn.
'cause I think
But yeah, like, sorry, keep going.
Hades. I was thinking like, do I like Hades or Sosex more? I think I like Sosex
I'm not
more.
sure I've ever beaten Hades at mine. I'm not sure I've even beaten
I've
it.
I haven't
synced.
done I haven't done it synced. I haven't done a lot of the Shadowbringer stuff synced.
I've never done Hades.
I'm
I've
gonna
never done
get some
mine. I've done
water.
it synced, obviously.
I've gotten really close to a synced clear on, like really close if I haven't. In fact, I may have. I just don't know because I got an unsynced totem like
But then
before I even started raiding.
there's
really.
also part of it where I don't know if it's me having started in Shadowbringers, so I enjoy the Shadowbringers fights more because of like
I think
rose-tinted glasses.
some of the Stormblood fights are really quite good. Not hard. Again, like none of the
Yeah,
Stormblood
like not
extremes
hard,
are
but they're
difficult.
good fights. Yeah.
But yeah, like
Oh,
they're
like
good, well
Suzaku's
fun.
good. You're right. Suzaku's good.
Yeah. Wait, Suzaku is which one of them is Suzaku again?
Firebird.
Firebird, right? Yeah, okay, that's a pretty good one.
Tenzin, please.
Going through that over and over again, it's just that line is so funny after a while. It's just it's
Lukewarm,
like
I tried something
such a funny voice
here.
acting thing.
I'll send it in chat log.
But man, I'm glad I did too, because like Alexander was such like a that really was my introduction to reading. Like doing Living Liquid first, considering A3S was like my first real Savage I got through. Like the first difficult one, not like the fake ones.
Yeah. Oh, I never got the AS clear, but I think A8S is pretty up there in terms of fights I like.
Yeah,
That's a good fight.
is like undeniably, even though like you didn't get to see much of it, and we carried through the first few like parts. You can see like it's a it's like a multi-phased fight in a really interesting way.
Yeah, I was because that
Did
was
you
like
ever
the
do
first fight.
A6S
Sorry,
with us? Did you ever
No.
do A6S?
No, I
with
joined
us?
with A8S.
Yeah, so
I joined you guys with A8S, and that was my first time ever doing like mine content. So I was really, really not used to like sync down content yet.
I see, I see. Yeah, I mean, all it is I mean, you learn pretty quickly. It's just like, current tier rating, but without the damage checks, pretty much.
Yeah,
probably.
but it's a lot. It's a fun fight. I'm still so disappointed with A12S. I can't.
In comparison to A8S, yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. I wasn't expecting it though, because I already knew that in the history of rating in the game, like, I mean, there are other things different about it, but like, they toned down the savages a lot for the last tier of Alex, because the first two almost completely broke rating in the game.
But I at least thought that A12S would be more complex, or like long, like slightly longer. It was just so. It felt like it was the same kind of disappointment.
But
I
again,
felt.
like the savages later on were also they shortened them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
But after
ANS is like an 11-minute fight. It's practically as long as it is.
it
Like
it was finishing A12S was the same kind of feeling I had when I finished Thornton normal for the first time, where I was just like, that's it.
yeah, we also our DPS was kind of cracked at that round, I remember, so we skipped like a few mechanics at the end too. I kind of remember now, yeah.
I don't remember if I healed or if I DP. No, I was healing that time.
Honestly,
right?
that's one thing where it's like doing T is like where you get the full experience against Prime.
Yeah,
and
I
also
feel like
obviously
Perfect
you have
Alex.
Perfect afterwards.
Does Perfect Alex scratch that itch?
Well, Perfect is like a different boss, to be honest.
Yeah.
Perfect is like a different interpretation of what Alex could look like. is
Yeah.
how I describe it. Like
Mhm.
it's a different interpretation of the time mechanics. Do you know anything about Perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you know, like you basically see you have your clone and then you see all the mechanics before they happen,
Mhm.
and they happen more or less around the same time. So you have to like prepare yourself to resolve the mechanic when it all like comes out right at the end.
I see.
And it's like two separate cases of see what your clone does, and then that's what's going to happen to you in the future. And also like the Alexes around, like they'll do things, and you'll see what they're going to do, like that kind of thing.
Mhm.
It's a really well designed phase. Again, it's like really quite nice. And it's the one part of the phase where pretty much everything's new. Like none of it's from Alex, really.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
there are things from Alex phases actually, like Sacrament comes up, all that sort of thing. But they come up with a
But
lot
the-
of new stuff.
Yeah, but the ways to resolve them are also different.
Kind of, yeah. But like Alexander Fletcher, like Wormhole is a good mech. You know anything about Wormhole?
Yes, I know about Wormhole. Wormhole is a good mechanic. Just like based on what I know about it, it seems like a good mechanic. It seems like a mechanic I would
Yeah.
like.
It's a little frustrating to prog, of course, because it's pretty late in the fight.
Welcome
And
back.
it's like really hard.
Oh yeah.
But
Did you see the picture, Susan?
I look.
chat log? Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
very nice.
Wow! Oh, I like that a lot.
I can
So
also send
Someone's
you like
eyes look
the.
good with these photos.
I can also send you like the body pose for you
Yes,
to use
please.
when you want
Yes,
to.
please. That's such a nice pose. I love the last one. I like the framing of. There's so much motion.
Yeah, I was like trying to test out like different frames and borders. Let's see, where did I save that?
Yeah, but yeah, after everything I've done in Alexander and seeing like a lot of those mechs come in, and I was like A6S
There,
is
it's
that's the fight where you fight all the robots in a row that turn into brute justice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it makes A8S kind of that much more fun because kind of like an ultimate if you've already seen the
Mhm.
fights before.
Yeah.
Going into A8S, you get all like the mechanics put
Yeah, the
coming
thing is,
together.
that's why
Yeah,
that's why I wasn't
I
that
had that
upset
vibe
with.
with AS as well.
That's why I wasn't that upset with like Brute Justice not having its own like full phase, cause like Brute Justice was already kind of like
It already is.
what's
But I
the,
liked
the second
A8S
phase
so
ultimate?
much that
Existed.
kind of like what they did to Nail. I kind of wanted to see something like that happen to Brute Justice.
Where it's just like
But
Brute Justice but harder.
yeah, but just like fast and tense. I don't know, like it. I don't hate BJCC.
Mhm.
But there were two things I didn't mind. Like one, I don't like. I miss the spectacle of like facing Brute Justice in like a one-on-one fight.
Mhm.
Uh, and like having Cruise Chaser also there kind of like made it feel like, oh, it's another ad space, it's another like fighting two
That's
bosses.
fair, yeah.
And then like the other big thing is because BJCC introduced the Nisis from A4S,
Mhm.
like the feel of the fight is different. A8S has a lot of movement together. Like you come together and you like go, okay, like move, like dodge, take the stack, go in.
True.
Like
Shit, I need
the
to go to
movement in
get
A8S was really yeah, like it was collective. It was working. It felt like working together. And BJCC is literally the opposite. It's like do not touch each other. Do not like full
Very
separation.
individual.
It feels different. So it didn't feel like a Brute Justice phase really. I don't know. That's what I thought. Because so much of Brute Justice was moving together as a group. That was like part of the challenge. Not like a big challenge, but it was like sort of the feel of the fight was very moved together, and that's why BJCC never felt like Brute Justice. It felt actually more like a Cruise Chaser phase, I guess, even though most of the mechanics are from Brute Justice. Cruise Chaser was very independent. It was very like separated in comparison to A8S. So that's my biggest critique of the phase. It's a really good phase. I like it a lot, but I just feel like it was maybe missing like a A8S sort of ultimate version.
They could probably just make. You can just. I mean, like you said, it's almost the length of Ulu. You can just do Brute Justice.
Yeah, I mean, A8S alone is
Sync.
such a great fight, right? Like, it's easily one of my favorites. So, just do A8S, I guess. I remember someone in the free company asking, like, hey, do you think, when I was talking about doing Alex Mine stuff, and they were like, hey, do you think, like, it's worth going back, or does T satisfy that itch? And everyone's like, oh yeah, T just satisfies that itch. Don't worry about going back. Because it was someone who already cleared T. And going back, I'm like, honestly, some of those fights, yeah, sure, it'll scratch that itch. A8S, it's a very different feeling fight, and it's really fun. And it just doesn't, you don't get that from T, that kind of phase. Well, the closest you probably get is like Living Liquid, honestly.
Did you ever get the A8S clear, Lukewarm? Lukewarm?
She's muted.
Oh.
We are pretending that she did.
The meme is that she did.
Yes.
In T, we used Perfect Alexander's time powers to alter the timeline.
To go back
that
in
she
time.
didn't go to karaoke that day.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the lore, the new lore of Lukewarm Tenderloin.
Did you also use the powers for Omega or?
Wait, the
O12S?
powers.
Oh, we never did O12S, right? We did
Oh right, yeah.
O12.
Well,
You know what?
Yeah, I never.
Oh,
I
oh
never
wait,
got.
08 is good enough. 08 is a good fight. Just do 08.
Well, for me specifically, like, I was with the static, and we like mind clear, or we didn't do first tier, but basically we got the clears on every single Omega, and then I went off to Korea and missed the clear for O12S. And O12S is not a fight you can just like quick PF clear kind of thing. O12S actually like,
That fight got hands.
yeah, O12S is pretty tough actually. It's really
hands.
That Dorbo's got mad hands.
Oh
When
yeah,
did
the
you do
normal
O12S?
has fuck. The normal is I always get fucked up by the normal.
The normal is like a genuinely tough fight, but the savage is really quite difficult. And the main thing is like it's not super hard once you know it. I say about a lot of fights in this game, but like it's going to be hard for me to like PF it because I think so few people know the fight synced.
Yeah, you just need to call the homies.
They won't. I mean, I remember asking them even as like questioning when like one person was missing for UCOP. We're like, hey, you could get me that O12S clear, and immediately someone would pipe up like, never again. Okay.
I'm down for an O12S. That shit was fun.
What did they Doria?
Yeah, if you're down for it, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so
I'm also
so I
down
know
for
Drung absolutely will never touch O12S again. Pretty sure
Okay.
that's pretty sure that's never happening. Every
Okay,
time I
we
bring it up,
have-
she's the first to say no.
We have 4 here at least. I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
sure Lukewarm wants to do it.
yeah, but like you all are good enough that you could like study up a lot and do it. We were doing it blind, so the first phase took us a while.
Hey, we can do it blind.
I already did O12S.
We can do it blind, the rest of us.
No, I would not require that. Although if you wanted to, you could.
I already did O12S.
Oh, you already wait. So when did you do it? I was gonna ask.
I
Oh, wait.
did it with a static. I was the fail.
Oh yes, you were the Phil. Okay, I remember now. Wait, did you clear it with them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought Mew was the Phil, but then I was like, wait, Mew was with me, so Mew must have been filling for someone else.
I failed a few days, like 2 or 3 days.
Honestly,
I was filling for DPS start.
I thought you were the Phil when they cleared.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I
were
was
you there?
filling clear. Yeah,
Wait,
I was playing Sage.
So Azeros, did you fill?
I never got the
You never
clear
got the
yet.
clear. Oh, so you're in a similar boat to me. Okay, yeah, we should. Maybe I can get you in then.
It was funny
Yeah,
because it was
O12S
the first time I had healed a Savage. Let's go.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
It's not a particularly tough one to heal.
Yeah.
So that's actually a decent introduction.
And also I was playing Funny Sage. Very
Oh wait,
easy.
S would have been a little harder, I think, of an intro to healing.
Because part 2 when
Oh wait,
HP
that's
me.
so fun to heal though.
It is very fun, but it's definitely the hardest of Omega by quite a bit. Omega
Actually,
was
yeah,
not
with
known for
the
having hard healing checks. Almost all damage in Omega can be regened back up between
the
like
healing downs, the 1 HP things.
yeah, it's
Forsaken
significantly more
2.
intensive on healers if you want to optimize it.
I played some Omega 8 on PF.
Mhm.
I never got past Forsaken 2.
Did people meme? Did like the
I think
just like
people and me memed, like, I don't think a lot of us knew what like
you
how
did
we're supposed to
do
handle it.
wait, you did get through 08S before, right? Or were you never with the Midnight group back then when
No,
we were
no.
doing it?
No,
The Midnight
I only filled for O12S.
Yeah, see the Midnight group, the Brute Justice Dating Sim group, we were like we did so many clears of 08S to try and get everyone that Uru unlock. And we were trying to do it all synced. We didn't want to give people
Oh.
unsynced things. So we did that fight so many times, and we got pretty good at it. I
I
think
did it with
ended up
I did a
I
bunch
ended
of
up doing
PS
it on
with
so many
Mark.
rolls. I cleared it on Gunbreaker a number of times, White Mage once.
The only one I'm still the mechanic that I'm still really bad at reading is the triangles. One of
Really,
them was
trines. I understand that. Although I will say, like, you're probably better than you think. It's just that when we like did it so many times, I stopped like getting scared when I approached the trines, and then I like forget to check. But yeah, that's not the easiest to read. And then there's Exa trines from T.
Oh
I
yeah,
wonder
but
why they call do they call them exotrines because it's like a mechanic kind of comparable in UCOB to the
I have
exaflares,
no idea why they
but
call them
it's more like
exotrans.
trines, like OAS.
I have no idea why they call them exotrans. You'll have to like ask Freya for that probably. And then Freya will probably not know anyways.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of it's probably like limit cut. Mew, were we there when we were talking about
Yes, yes.
alright.
the
That's so
discovery of
fucking
limit cut.
silly.
Bro, in fucking even in T when it puts up the shield, it has a limit cut cast bar.
Yeah, and it's the same thing, it
limit.
turns red.
Yeah,
I think that was
cut.
like a last attempt by the developers to try and correct people on what limit cut actually was. It's like, hey guys,
it's
look
not
here.
actually limit cut.
Yeah, actually, because
This
the
is
shield
limit
is
cut.
so random. He just does it.
Yeah.
It's just there. Like,
I mean, it was part of A11S, so they
Yeah,
were
I
including
mean,
an
yeah,
A11S mechanic in there.
It's Yoshi P desperately trying to tell you guys, you're calling limit cut the wrong thing.
please.
Please, limit cut is not what you think.
But it only reinforced it. Now there's like a whole ass phase of T called limit cut. That was the nail in the coffin, honestly. Like the entire intermission is just limit cut.
Limit cut. He's limit cutting.
It is. I mean, I look forward to the other limit cuts. It is kind of funny that like we were doing O12S blind, and when the numbers popped up, we were like limit cut.
Yeah, I
We
was
had,
doing
like-
something in like current tier, and like I saw the numbers, and I'm like limit cut. But then I
It's
realized
so
it was
weird.
flood.
Like, who even does like A11S anymore? I do wonder if actually did the convention pop? Like, when did the convention? No, it had to be A11S because the cast bar isn't relevant to T. There's so much really old stuff in this game.
All I know
Like
is that by
holds.
the time I started playing the game, limit cut was already established.
Yeah,
Oh,
you see
yeah,
the
absolutely.
numbers, you say limit cut. It's like, oh, it's limit cut. There it is.
Like, we know it had to have been established by Heaven's Word. Because, like, why else could they? How else could they do it? It was literally only the one time that the limit cut cast bar happened, and then the dashes and cleaves happened.
Oh, you know
started
what?
happening.
Now that we're talking about limit cut, Diamond EX is a good fight, but I cannot, in my good conscience, call it my top 5 fights because I hate that fight so much.
Wait, really?
Fair.
I hate Diamond EX so much.
What is it? Float ray?
Sorry?
Is it float ray? Limit cut?
Yeah. That's what people call limit cut in Diamond DX. But I just don't like the fight. It's a good fight. I just don't like it.
I mean, I
I
really
think
want.
it's a
I
fight
think
that
it,
is well made.
I think it's a
But
good fight. Yeah. The other problem is
Yeah.
that people suck ass.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I actually don't get how people can be so bad at a fight.
By the way, Mute. So like, I remember you were saying before that like you heard the new Ultimate's not going to be Omega.
I don't know if
Was that you?
I think it was like I heard it was like worded that way.
I see.
Oh,
I was just curious where you may have gotten that from.
I think I sort of heard that as well. That's not going to be it.
I am not sure about it as well.
I don't know what's
even
going
though
to be. Oh, I think was it Warring Triad? Maybe no.
But there was
I don't think they said what it was gonna be.
Yeah, I think I heard rumors that it might have been Warring Triad, but I think that was in reference to the.
Yeah, there's a quote from a long
Unreals.
time ago of Yoshi P saying that he would like to turn the Warring Triad into an Ultimate.
Yeah, but I think with the Unreal right now being Warring Triad, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah, maybe. It would be a weird
Maybe
time
it's
to do
gonna
it.
be
To have
the,
that'd be a lot of like Warring Triad content.
Maybe it's gonna be the Shadowbringers, not Shadowbringers, Stormblood. What's its?
Story-based one?
Yeah. Wait, what were the story-based ones in Stormblood?
Shinryu.
Shinryu.
Um.
What else?
You know what I mean?
I honestly do not remember.
Tsukuyomi.
Tsukiyomi, right? Tsukiyomi.
For me,
Shinryu.
I don't know. Stormblood fits like all too disconnected to be able to like fit into an ultimate.
Yeah,
What's the
I was
other-
thinking. No, I was thinking the Four Lords. That's what it was. That's what they're
Yeah,
called.
yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking that too, like a Four Lords, and then you
Yeah.
fight that thing you don't fight at the end.
Oh,
the turtle.
that would be
Embu?
No,
not
like
the
like
turtle,
like
the-
at the end, there's like this
the horse
cutscene.
guy.
How there's
Oh,
like
the cutscene.
this,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh my
how
God.
there's like this like super fucked up ultra god,
Yes,
and
and
you're
then
like-
and then the Four Lords beat it for you.
Yeah,
and it's like
and
no, it's like well, I mean, yeah, basically that.
No, honestly, I could imagine that somewhere in like one of the
The-
developers, and like the creators of the game, just like biding their time, wanting to make that a boss, but they couldn't because they could only fit 3 trials into Stormblood, and like, wanting to turn that into an ultimate.
Yeah, I think that's my bet for the next ultimate.
There's a lot of content in the game if they're willing to branch out of just raids and like main story of expansion stuff.
I know it's likely not going to happen, but I still want that Ascian fight, the Ascian ultimate.
Cape Westwind ultimate. For the
No, I want
memes.
Cape Westwind Unreal.
Ooh, that free mounts, free mounts, everyone.
Okay, I'm done. G posing for now.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Not an Unreal, like an EX version of the modern Cape Westwind would be a pretty fun fight. Have you
We
done
did modern
the?
Cape Westwind, right?
Huh?
I haven't
No,
done
okay.
it, no.
Yeah,
Oh,
the new
the
Cape Westwind,
the trial.
the solo. Yeah,
I mean, the solidity. Yeah.
yeah.
They already did this with Drew, but like, okay, I haven't finished the story yet, so like, I don't know if we actually meet all like the Great Worms. But if you could like, again, they already did this for a few of them, but if you could like fight all of the Great Worms and then like Midgard's armor or something, that'd be a fun fight.
Great Worms refers to the first brood, right?
Yeah, sorry, I first brood is what I just much more specific.
That's a lot of dragons.
It is, yeah.
That's a lot.
Hey, but Drew has like 7 phases, so
yeah, I'm thinking like that would actually be if you pair some of them up. That's the amount. That's the number of phases.
What do you? Never mind. I can't say anything.
Actually, I looked it up, and all they said, the new ultimate is like that is the secret.
Have they pushed it back, right?
It's gonna release 2 weeks after 6.3, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks
okay,
after.
Nice.
After the next patch, yeah, 2 weeks.
That means that That means that they're gonna show what it is in 6.3 then.
Yeah,
I,
on
I,
before
I'm
before
like
6.3.
I'm waiting for the next next live letter because I think that's when they're gonna release it. Like that's
Yeah,
when
they're gonna
release
release it with
there.
next live letter, but
Yeah,
with that is gonna
but
be the trailer. They're gonna show the trailer for 6.3.
but we'll have to see. We'll really have to see. Oh yeah, there's also those
I
those
thought
flowers.
my goddamn life not washed, and now my asshole
Whoa,
fucking
you
hurts.
went back?
I
Are you
drank
okay?
I drank too much cold water at one time and it made me take a shit.
That's
No.
what my parents always say. Never
gonna
drink
log out
cold
now.
water. Get
Okay.
too much, you're gonna take a shit.
Man, my outfit's actually complete though. Like it's done.
I might change mine up a little. I don't know. It's pretty good though. My butt
Yeah,
will
it does.
fucking
And
hurt.
it's still always gonna bug me that my gloves are ever so slightly redder than black. That is now back to bugging me.
I forget. Can you do explorer mode together, or is that a solo thing?
Yeah, you
Yes.
can, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
You can, you can.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
which
Weapon is so
ones you
good,
can
it's
do
By
it
coupled
the
with.
way, you're
perfectly.
only some of the dungeons.
Yeah, you
but
can't
not-
do every.
By the way, you're not
It's only
important.
dungeons, right? Is it
You're
only
only
dungeons
in.
that you can do explore mode?
Oh
with?
wait, no, never mind. You are. Go go go.
Well, you use
Because
logging out
explorer mode
anyway.
was what I was originally gonna ask.
I,
you
Oh,
about.
yeah,
I'm
fair.
in the 20-second countdown of logging out. Wait, are we exploring something? What are we
No, no,
exploring?
no, it's fine.
Because I was originally gonna say that you guys can just explore A12, but then I was like, oh yeah, no, it's only dungeons.
It's only dungeons.
Yeah.
And now that they're slowly adding it for the.
Or are they expanding explorer mode?
I think
Wish.
so. Wait, let me recheck something.
No, I didn't think they were. I thought they were just doing. This
No,
freaking
cause
dungeons.
I have no idea. Yeah, apparently not.
I'm gonna use this and try and put it into an AI art program.
Let's see
Oh, I
what it
really like
changes.
the I really like the vertical one that you made for you. Sounds really nice.
What are you
I,
gonna
I,
do?
al- I,
I'm
al-
gonna
I also do have the post file for it.
Are you gonna put it through Novel AI, or
you send me the
what is it?
screen.
I'm making my book levitate.
Cool?
Yes.
Oh
It's
yeah,
floating.
you can in animes. Yeah, you can like change. You can put the positioning up, so it almost looks like it's
Okay, wait,
levitating
I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
save that on my phone and then do it. Phone.
What fights are your favorites? Are your top 5?
Alright, it's like 7 a.m. I'm gonna go to sleep. Night gamer.
All right, go
Good night.
as well.
Congrats on the clear, gamers.
What? What are some top
Night.
5